folks, welcome back to another episode of Exploring Shasta County History. Today going into an old gold mine here. This is part of the Lyons Consolidated mine of the old Diggings Mining District. Picked a beautiful, misty, rainy day to do this one, only because this one is flooded inside. This is Rich Gulch that my friend Logan and I are in. And got the trusty waders on. You can see the tailing pile about where I'm pointing right there. That's where we're heading. When I get closer, I'll turn my camera back on. Shasta Boulevard, that's traffic you're hearing right there. First glimpse of the tailing pile right here up close. Once again, a little foggy day on Rich Gulch, in Rich Gulch. This entire creek right here was actually mined, you can tell. Tailing pile right here in front of us. Old can here, Budweiser. Alright, we are heading up this way. Once the portal comes into view, I'll turn my camera on. Going right through there. Alright, here we are, folks.
In 1932, this lucrative producer of gold stopped its production of ore that year and became idled. Its final owner at that time was a San Francisco resident named James P. Bradner. There's some evidence inside the mine which shows that very little work was done to it during the decade of the 1950s, but records from that time period were not kept. The Lyons Consolidated mine, located in Section 22, Township 33 North, Range 5 West, of the Mount Diablo Base and Meridian just south of Shasta Dam. This mining property is comprised of 4 different mining claims in Rich Gulch inside the boundaries of the Old Diggings Mining District, and not far from the historic National Mine, and comprised of the following named claims: the Black Maria, the Emma, the Louise, and the Surprise. Among the mining claims is only remaining adit of the 4 claims which comprise of the Lyons Consolidated Mine. Its mineralization is a vein deposit. Local rocks include Paleozoic metavolcanic rocks, Unit 1, Eastern Klamath Mountains. Workings include underground openings comprised apparently of only one adit with a stope. No records of this mine's production exist to this day. The adit, which contains a short haulage tunnel and a drift, is partly flooded in water, but then the haulage tunnel continues, and it dries out. Along the way of this abandoned mine, you will see the remains of piping and rail which are still left behind, suggesting that it had an car system. The ties were pulled from this site long ago. Some wooden beams are still found in the haulage tunnel as well. Among the other relics in this mine are drill bits and chisels, along with a muck sheet. A large tailing pile exists not far from the main portal in Rich Gulch. This mine offers more to the viewer than other abandoned mines offer presently in Shasta County, California. Small cans which once held the grease for the rail system are left behind as well inside the mine. The Lyons Consolidated Mine's lucrative history begins with Major John F. Lyons, who struck its quartz vein in 1890, the year that he settled in Shasta County, at Old Diggings with his second wife Edith Tarbox Lyons and his 2 children from his previous marriage, Annie and William. He was a native of St. Catherine, Canada. Lyons became an attorney at law and a prolific miner and prospector, locating new claims in the area. He was also a Confederate soldier during the War of the Rebellion who rose to the ranks of major in the Confederate Army, and was a Southern Loyalist. During the fall of 1892, Lyons ventured to the Midwest to visit St. Louis, Missouri, and to find additional capital for his lucrative mining property. He was the man who formed the Rich Gulch Gold Mining Company, whose capital stock was $1 million. The number of shares were 100,000 at $10 per share, with the company being organized under the laws of Illinois, and they became the parent company of this lucrative mining property. 4 years later, in November of 1896, Lyons began to develop and prospect this mining property, and he employed a crew of 4 men to carry out his developments on the site. Proofs of labor upon the historic mining property were rendered frequently through the years to prove that the work was progressing. Within 2 years, the developments on the land totaled to $20,000 by January 22, 1898. Major John F. Lyons died on April 19, 1898, in Shasta County, California, and the property was transferred to his wife Edith Tarbox Lyons. She had the largest control of shares within the Rich Gulch Gold Mining Company at that time. His son William M. Lyons became interested in this land and worked this mining property for a while, until his mother sold the property in July of 1905 to the National Consolidated Gold Mining Company for $12,000. It was later worked alongside the historic National Mine. The National Consolidated Gold Mining Company operated the mining property for 2 years, and eventually, they bonded the mine on May 15, 1905, in a trust deed to the Bank of Shasta County, and the McCormick Seltzer Company, both of Reading, for $7,066. In March of 1906, the Rich Gulch Mining Company completed the installation of their brand new 25-ton cyanide plant, which allowed them to treat the tailings of the National Mine and the nearby Lyons Consolidated Mine, which they also owned and operated. The company also constructed a 1,500 feet tramway from the Lyons Consolidated Mine to the National Mine, with a gravity system of 460 feet to ship the ore from the Lyons Consolidated Mine to the National Mine stamp mill. Recently I discovered there is some confusion as to who the parent company was at that time, because some sources refer to the above installations being completed by either the Rich Gulch Gold Mining Company and or the National Consolidated Gold Mining Company. I suspect the later company installed the above and not the original owners. Whatever the case may be, the production of or continued during the duration of the National Consolidated Gold Mining Company, with a payroll of 25 men working on the Lyons mine, taking out the ore for treatment in the mill and cyanide plant, as well as developing the property at that time. The ore body at that time in this mine averaged 3 feet in width and carried exceptionally high volumes of free gold. In March of 1910, a local miner and prospector named Harvey Saley either purchased or bonded the Lyons Consolidated mine from them. The amount paid was undisclosed in the local media. It's not clear on what type of transfer this was, but Saley's had legal rights to this lucrative mining property. Throughout the years, the total amount of or production were not kept either. This is what's known of this historic mine, and ultimately what's left of it.
See the rail? The old piping is still in here. Alright, trying to get some of the ribs if I can in the backing. Hear that echo? This mine is solid. I can't believe the rail is still here. Alright, picking back up. I'm straddling the rail as I go through. Check out that echo. Oh yeah. This rail's been in here a long time. How far back I am. That's the portal there. Here's the pipe. Oh, wow. See the rail? Coming up out of the water, I'm kind of glad because it is freezing cold. Oh wow. Whew. Glad we are out of the water. But the strongest flashlight I had, my other one went out. Wow. That is insane. The rail is still in here. Just a little pocket right here. Doped out section right here just a little bit. Just like this all caved in right here. Wood. Hello? Pretty good echo. Here's an old can. Okay, we got a drift going off to the right here, and a drift going off to the left. I want to see how far this one goes back if it continues. Okay, this one looks like faces out here, so we won't do the right hand rule, but come to the face, we'll try right drift. So here's the face of the mine. Somebody had a candle burning back here. It's all wax. Huh. Drill bit hole right here. More pipe right here. And we tried following the vein back more. There's drill bit. More drill bit holes. Interesting. Really good echo. Oh, look at the backing of the mine right there. Alright, now the fun. Heading back through the wetness. It's actually a pretty good, safe mine. Alright guys, this is an exciting find right here. Not very many mines in Shasta County would still have a drill bit into the wall here. See that? How cool is that? Still stuck into the, almost backing into the rib of the mine. But look at that. Wow. That is cool. So they took out body cords from here, and right up here we have another drill bit. How cool is that? That's all quartz right there. So Logan and I were last out here December 20th, and today is 9 days later. This is what the area looks like today at the Lyons Consolidated Mine after the recent rainstorms we had. Today's date is December 29th, 2024. Check out the water in this creek and the water in this flooded mine that I was in. Got a new flashlight for Christmas, so I'm hoping to try it today, but my luck is running out.